Vegan Presents. I asked you a question before I played Fuel. What's the most horrible thing someone has said to you? And if you have the most horrible thing that we've heard, I will give you tickets to either Kevin Nealon or Beef's Cheap Seats, which is happening this Friday as the Tucson Roadrunners are going to be taking on the San Diego Gulls, and we'll have an entire section. And I have a bunch of calls, but I think I have Tommy on the line right now. Tommy, you there?
Yeah, I am.
All right. So already I could tell that this memory is bringing up some like pain. What's the most horrible thing someone has ever said to you?
My dad once told me that my mom paid him to love me.
Paid him to love you.
Yeah.
Brutal. Your dad was a dick. Sorry.
Yeah.
Just straight up. Tommy, that is heartbreaking. So keep listening. If I shout out your name, call back and win some tickets. Okay, dude? And
All right, cool.
and that was a lie. Don't listen to your dad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, good.
We're all a tax write-off. Don't worry.
Yeah. We are all a tax write-off. Thanks, Tommy. All right, 600 KFMA. That's 600-5362. What's the worst thing? So the most horrible thing someone has said to you. I have something that I've recorded here as well. Let me see if I have this queued up right. All right, who's this first?
This is Mike.
Mike is as well. Okay. What's the most horrible thing someone ever said to you?
Sorry I slept with your wife. Do you want me to come over, pick you up, and we can talk about it?
Ooh, that's got to sting. Did you take him up on the offer?
No, I did not, but I had to see him every day at work.
Oh, as a coworker too. Mike, what's your last initial? It's S. So Mike S. So far we got some good ones. Yeah, we opened up a can of worms with this one, Rico.
We did.
Let's keep answering the phones though. We already started. We can't stop now.
Whole new show, baby.
Yeah, Rock 2.1. Who's this?
Derek.
All right, Derek. What's the most horrible thing someone has ever said to you?
I only had you to stay on welfare longer.
Woo! Okay, the welfare mom.
I'm noticing a theme today.
Yeah. I mean, I get that, and that's why really, like parents should like be able to get licenses before they have kids. But anyone could have a kid.
Yeah, this is Eric from the stream.
Oh, Eric from the stream. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's bad, but you know, she made some extra money, and at least you're here, so that's good. You know, in fact, actually, I was going to introduce a new segment today called Captain Optimistic, because I feel like I could see the silver lining in almost any situation. And I wanted to throw that challenge out, but that's not here right now. We're looking for the most horrible thing.
Yeah.
So, Eric, that was horrible. Thank you for the call. I don't know if it's the most horrible yet, but, you know, I mean, you got a lot of horrible stories. So you got that going for you. Yeah.
Happy holidays.
Yeah. Hey, we're going to have a good time this Friday, Eric. So I don't care what your mom said. We're going to party on Friday at the Roadrunners game.
Right.
You know this.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Yeehaw.
But you might have to buy those tickets. I don't know. All right, so thanks for calling out. 600 KFMA, that's 600-5362. Yeah, we definitely opened a can of worms on that. Who's here? Who's on the phone line right now? Rock 2.1, who's this? Okay, I'm going to hang up on that one too. All right, so yeah, we're learning a lot right now.
Yikes.
This all started from a Reddit thread too.
Really?
Yeah, a Reddit thread. It's like, you know, one person wrote, I hate you and I wish you were dead was the worst thing that they heard. And it was from their grandmother.
Ooh.
Yeah, but
Like, you first, lady.
Exactly. Someone
Yeah.
replied, you should have just said you first.
Uh-huh.
That's the ultimate comeback.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'll wait for you.
Rico, I mean, we have our work cut out for us here.
Yeah.
Out of the 5 different examples that we received, and I had one from Mike, who I couldn't even play on the air because it was a lot of F-bombs. Which one of these guys deserve the tickets to either Kevin Nealon? They all deserve them.
Who deserves a Band-Aid for their lifelong trauma?
Hold that thought. I got one more call.
Oh.
Rock 2.1. Who's this?
This is Amber.
Okay, Amber. Oh, good. So we got a woman. What's the most horrible thing someone has ever said to you?
In an argument, my husband told me that I was a terrible mother.
Oh, that is terrible. That is horrible. And not true. So, some people say things out of anger, but I can tell right now, Amber, if you listen to the show, there's no way you're a terrible
Hey,
mother.
let her finish. You might
okay.
prove us wrong, right?
Oh, okay.
Well,
Why?
the funny thing is, I have my son now, and my husband and I are being divorced, and he can't see him.
Right.
There you go.
Boom. That's the ultimate revenge there. All right. That is horrible, though.
Yep.
Nobody wants to hear that.
Mhm.
Thank you for your call, Amber.
Thank you.
Yeah, I regret asking this question.
No, you don't. This is juicy.
It is juicy.
Yeah.
Look, we all get horrible things said to us. Sometimes they're true. Most of the times they are not. And you just got to remember that. So all these things,
Right.
and especially if you're calling and sharing these stories, I know they're not true.
Mhm.
They're going to say that. I've been called a terrible dad as well. But you know who I'm not being called a terrible dad to or by? My daughter. My daughter thinks I'm the best because I am. So,
That's right. And you talk to her counselor and everything.
That's right.
They tell you the truth.
Her counselor thinks I'm the best dad ever.
Ooh.
I know. I think her counselor is starting to crush on me, actually.
Uh-oh.
All right, Rock 102.1. Who's this?
This is Chris.
All right, Chris. What's the most horrible thing someone has ever said to you?
I had my boss tell me one time that I'm like the retarded kid that you have to hang out with because they're trying to bang his sister.
Oh, Jesus. Well, that's pretty bad.
Yikes.
You don't sound slow, though, so I think they were wrong on that.
No.
Yeah.
They were joking with me, but it's still a pretty bad thing to say. Even my brother we joke around a lot, and he said, well, that's pretty terrible.
Yeah. Is your sister
Are you
hot?
okay?
You got a hot sister?
No, I don't. I have a really fat, ugly sister.
Well, that's the most horrible thing
Yeah,
that you said
she's
about
gonna
your
call
sister.
in right
Yeah.
now. Like, hey, the hell, man.
Thanks for the call, dude. All right, we'll do one more on the air.
Vicious
Rock
circle.
102.1. Who's this?
Hi, this is Jen.
All right, Jen. What's the most horrible thing someone's ever said to you?
So I'm a school bus driver.
Okay.
I can't say which district, but the worst thing that I've heard is them cussing to me in Spanish
Okay.
Uh-oh.
and saying "Pinche güera, cómo te verga."
Oh yeah, I gotta hit the dump on that because we know what pinchy means. So yeah, so that's that's just average S talking. So I wouldn't think that's too bad. Everyone's been called a curse word or two.
Yeah, but in Spanish, it hurts so much more.
It sounds cooler though.
Passionate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: I am so white, I am blonde, and they didn't think that I could understand Spanish.
Yeah.
That happens. Yeah.
I know. That's the best. That's the best turn when you could respond back or just
Yep.
let them know that you know what they said. It's a superpower.
Mhm.
So that's why I won't say it's the most horrible. But thank you for your call. I appreciate it.
Thanks. Bye.
I am going to do that Captain Optimistic segment another time. But all right.
Hey, you're bilingual. That's a good thing, right?
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Let's hit the reset, and then we'll announce who we think had the worst horrible thing said to them. And if you have a couple more, we got the stream going. So we'll take a couple more phone calls, and then reveal our winner next on Beef Vegan Presents. Don't go away. Clear. All right. So yeah. Ooh, that actually worked. I didn't think it would work that good, but now I'm like, oosh. So Mike S., what do you think? But is Mike S. the most horrible one? Or the first Mike, Rico?
Oh, I think the first one.
All right, so the
think.
first one for the stream here, for the sake of the stream, I could play this. All right, there's going to be curse words. I'm just going to let you know. Check this out. It's coming. Rock 102.1, who's this?
Hey, this is Mike.
Mike, what's the most horrible thing someone has ever said to you?
It was my ex-wife. Well, she wasn't my ex at the time, but she let my house foreclose on me while I was moved out. I thought I was moving just to settle an argument, but then I came back to visit my son, and the repo people came, and they told me, we're repoing your house. You owe 15 grand. She'd been lying to me, and so she told me. I asked her, why did you do this? Why? And she said, just to fuck you in the ass, Mike.
Oh, so yeah.
Yeah, I think that wins.
I mean, that was pretty vulgar. I don't know if it wins, though. Let's go to another
That's
phone
a
call.
big deal. That's like a foreclosure and a.
I think that's the
assault in
worst
the
thing
wound.
that's
Hello?
happened to someone. Yes. Oh, yeah. What's your name?
Oh, I'm Casey. I just called to say the worst thing that ever happened, or what somebody said to me.
Yeah. What's the most horrible thing someone has ever said to you?
When I told my ex that I was pregnant with my first son, he told me he was gay and moving to California, and I was just an experiment.
Oh no!
What?
Oh no! That's well.
I was 19.
Oh my
by
god.
the way.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Did it turn out to be true? Was he really
Did
gay?
you prove it at least?
You know, I really don't know. He did move to California and he quit talking to me, but you know, my son has a better father now for it,
Good,
so
good.
that's all that really matters.
That is
For
good.
sure.
And yeah, I would have been like, yeah, you will prove it. Suck a dick.
Yeah,
Let me
exactly.
see you. Let me see how
I
gay
would
you really
prove-
are.
Right.
If it helps, my first date with him was at a gay bar, so I should have known better.
Oh no.
Interesting.
And was he really good looking and had a good body? I mean, these are all red flags for gayness. Yeah, let's be honest.
No, he was a rebound that was 7 years older than me that I should not have dated, but he's a rebound, and
Yeah.
rebounds happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is horrible. I don't know if it's the most horrible though. So keep listening and we'll find out. Okay. Thank you so much for the call.
We're happy for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good job.
That's the silver lining. You got a fantastic kid out of it. So, bonus.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, we'll do one more. Rock 102.1. Who's this? Still there?
You were that sad and then just hung up.
Are you there? I hear somebody in the background.
Hello.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we have our work cut out for us, like I said.
This is like legit FML, but like a whole new
Right. I'm like,
twist.
we do
Where have
these
you guys been?
segments
Yeah.
every day. Where are you every single day when
Right.
we're doing these segments,
You
man?
gotta rephrase it. Like, what's the worst thing somebody said to you?
Brutal.
I'm feeling so much better about my life. Like, hey, Rico, you got really fuzzy eyebrows. Be like, man, that ruined my week. Just like,
Mhm.
oh yeah, my ex-wife cheated on me with a coworker, then foreclosed on my house, and yeah, it's like
It's amazing. All right. So you still want to go with first Mike, the F and the A?
I just think because
he
the
got foreclosed?
financial and the whole that's bad.
All right. Fair enough.
That's
There
my
it is.
personal.
And that was the question we asked. Thank you guys for sharing. And